Reaper's Justice by Sarah McCarty. Narrated by Käthe Mazur. Copyright 2011 by Sarah McCarty. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with the Berkeley Publishing Group, a member of the Penguin Group USA Incorporated, and was produced in the year 2012 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. 1. They'd stolen his sanity. A hint of dawn watered the darkness to a pale gray, illuminating the doorway in a feeble wash of light. Isaiah Jones touched the piece of deep blue wool caught on the shattered wood of the doorframe, a tiny, lingering fragment of the violence that had invaded the peace he'd found, tainted the haven she'd created, touched her. He pulled the scrap free of the splinter. It came easily into his grip, as if sensing his need. It was cold, devoid of the heat of her body, empty of that subtle scent he associated only with her. They hadn't taken her recently, then. He tucked the piece of fabric into his pocket and shoved the hanging door out of the way. He didn't go any farther into the kitchen than the first foot. This was her space, her world, not a place where a man like him belonged. Besides, he didn't need to go into the room to know when they'd taken her. The pink and white teacup on the table told the story. She was a woman of habit, going through her day in an orderly manner. No matter what chaos stirred around her, she handled everything with efficient competence, maintaining her balance through the rituals she cherished, sharing that balance with others who came into contact with her. She never looked deeper than a person's need, meeting it as best she could. It was one of her more foolish habits, and one of the reasons he'd taken to guarding her. That, and the fact that he owed her. One of her nightly rituals, one he approved of, was to sit at the kitchen table every evening at 9 o'clock with a book and a cup of tea. She read for half an hour, then rinsed out her cup and put it back on the drying towel on the counter before going to bed. He knew, because he came by her house whenever he was in town, drawn against his will to check on her, the ghost of his existence haunting hers. Except for tonight, the one night she'd needed him. He forced himself into the room, toward the table where her teacup still rested.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?